Hi, I'm Giancarlo.
And I'm Felicia.
And this is our preview video of...
Psychotherapist?
Yes.
But why is it in 2 words?
Because it's a play on word. You know, there's a psychotherapist and then there's psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist is a party storytelling game where players take on the role of therapist, and sometimes even the patient. In the box you'll find 5 deck cards, which are client cards, which describe who the client is, type cards, which describe something about the patient, problem cards, which describe the patient's main problem, behavior cards, which describes how the patient reacts or behaves, and tool cards, which we'll use to try and cure the patient. You'll also get player boards, the main board, and dice. Let's take a look at the main concept of this game.
The game comes with many different modes, but essentially you're trying to convince the other therapist that your method of curing a patient will work. Let's set up a quick game. Shuffle all the decks depending on the game mode. You'll create patients using these 4 cards and place them on the board in certain ways. Give each player player boards and 3 tool cards to start. The first player will choose a patient and reveal the details of that patient on the board. Each patient has a 50% chance of being cured, but this number can change. Now, using your tool cards, you try to explain how you'll cure the patient. It's more fun when you tell the story or roleplay it. If the other players don't like an aspect of your cure, they can vote the tool out of the equation. Once you're ready to see if your cure works, roll the dice to see if you roll under the percentage. If you do, you have been successful and place that patient on your success board. If you fail, however, there is a game mode which we enjoyed where the player to the left now plays as the patient and will try to use those tools given to him to murder one of the other patients. He will do this with the same method by telling a story about how he will do it and then roll the dice to see if he's successful. Whenever a failure happens, that patient becomes harder to cure and gets a 10% penalty. Some game modes will give players a plus 10% card to use whenever they want. The first player to get 4 successes wins the Therapist of the Year award.
You'll also be able to roll criticals, which can be positive or negative, which will affect the patient with negative changes or bonuses. There are also modes where no dice are used, and there is a player who will be the judge for the round to see which player came up with the best cure. The amount of game modes you'll get will really give the game lots of replay value and is open to lots of house rules and variants. If you like casual storytelling role-playing games, check out Psychotherapist, and remember, if you like it, back it.